Xhosa, ASMR. So, African jewelry has fascinating cultural significance. It can be used for so many different reasons. It can be used to represent beauty, power, identity, pride, culture, and tradition. And these are the 5 categories I would like to talk about when it comes to African beaded jewelry. So just sit back, relax, and hopefully you will enjoy watching this video. Without further ado, let's get started. Singachithanga ixesha lide, masigawule siwarhuqa. So, the first category I would like to talk about is beauty. When it comes to beauty, there are waist beads, waist beads can be used for so many different reasons. For example, they can be used to represent the woman's sexuality and femininity, and they can be used for body shaping as well. In terms of sexuality and femininity, there are waist beads given to daughters by their mothers once the daughter reaches or experiences their first menstruation. These beads are used to indicate the passage from childhood to womanhood. And sometimes these beads would be decorated using bells. The bells would make sound, and this sound would serve as an indicator to men that the girl is no longer a child, but she is now old enough to reproduce. And then there are also beads which are called purity beads, which are worn around the waist by young women, and they should never take them off. They can only be taken off by their husband on their wedding night. And most waist beads are actually a private affair, so they are worn underneath your clothing. And there are beads which we call intambo. It's actually not beads, it's just a rope that you wear around your waist, or a string. It's a rope. Yeah, I think it's a rope. It's a rope that you wear around your waist. In the Xhosa culture, it's called intambo. This rope is used by people who believe in ancestors, and it is believed that this rope provides protection to you by your ancestors. Before you can have this rope, you need to meet with the elders of the family and have a ceremony whereby the string would be taken and the elders would speak upon it and ask for the ancestors to pour their blessings upon this string so that it can be able to protect you. Once you wear it around your waist underneath your clothes, of course, that means you are now protected by your ancestors and they are able to recognize you when you are in need and you want their help or assistance. So, under no circumstances you are allowed to remove this string. Even if you are showering, it should always be there with you. You're never allowed to take it off or cut it. It has the ability to fall off on its own after it wears off because it's a string made out of cotton. If you cut it, it is believed that you now broke off the connection with your ancestors and now they will be angry at you and bad luck will follow you. So in order to reverse this, you need to go back and talk to your elders in the family and tell them what you did, and then they can have another function or ceremony whereby they seek for forgiveness or you seek for forgiveness from your ancestors. And when this happens, you actually need to ask for forgiveness by shedding blood. So you need to slaughter an animal as a form of saying you're sorry and you want their protection once again, and then you would get a new one that you wear around your waist. But under circumstances whereby it falls off on its own, you have to go back and get a new one. And after you grow, it can fall off because you're growing and you're getting bigger. Under those circumstances, you go back to get a new one and the ancestors won't be angry at you under those circumstances. So that is used by people who strongly believe in ancestors. And then we have another one, string bead. Beaded jewelry that you wear around your waist for body shaping. That's because back in the day we did not have scales for weighing yourself, so you would wear a string beaded jewelry around your waist to monitor your weight in terms of gaining weight or falling pregnant. This type of string bead does not stretch at all. It does not stretch the same size all the time. No stretching, the same size all the time. And this type of string that you wear around your waist only rolls up or it just breaks off when you gain weight. And once you get pregnant, it breaks off, and if you gain too much weight, it could break off, and if you lose weight, it gets loose. So that is what people back in the day would use in order to monitor their weight. In terms of power, there is African beaded jewelry that was used as a form of currency, and this bead was actually a decorative glass bead that was used for the exchange of goods and services, and it was also unfortunately used for purchasing slaves by early Europeans. And as a matter of fact, this type of jewelry was referred to as slave beads or trade beads. So yeah, there's that. The more of these beads you have, the more exchange of goods and services and slaves you were able to engage in. And then we have another one that is believed to have magical powers. This type of jewelry is used by Yoruba in the Yoruba tribe in West Africa, and it is used by the Yoruba women specifically, and it is believed to have healing powers. It is believed to impart fertility. It is believed to actually rejuvenate. It is used for rejuvenation purposes, and people would sometimes wear it when dancing. So yeah, there are beads that are believed to possess magical powers in the Yoruba tribe in Africa. In terms of identity, actually the young man of the Maasai tribe, like the Maasai warriors, they would actually wear a band around, like it's an arm band. They would actually wear it, and it's called Arab. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it is ERRAP, Arab, and it is made out of leather and metal wire coils, and it is used to indicate that a man has actually fought and he killed someone. And then when it comes to girls, there is a crimson collar that is given to girls by their fathers, and it indicates that a husband has already been picked or chosen for the young girl, but she is not yet engaged. And once married, she replaces it with she takes it off and then replaces it with brass earrings, which indicate that she is now a wife, she is now married. And when it comes to women or mothers, they would wear many earrings. When they wear many earrings, this would indicate that the firstborn child is a boy, or if she wears many earrings, that would indicate that she has many sons. And and in traditional weddings, there is a collar that you can wear, and then it has several beaded strands, several. These strands actually represent the amount of dowry or bridal price that was paid which was mostly in form of kettle, and the more strands it has, that means more price, more was paid, and so on and so forth. Now I would like to talk about the shape, and the colors that we have. You do see that we have triangles and we have diamonds. Some triangles are pointing down, some triangles are pointing up, some have a mixture of these shapes, and some would only have this shape like this. Everywhere just this shape, sometimes everywhere this shape, this shape, sometimes only just this shape, only just this shape. So what do these shape and colors mean, and what do they represent? Let's just talk about it. Okay, in the Xhosa and Zulu culture, we have the triangles, right? Jewelry is mostly decorated using these triangles that you see. If the triangles are pointing down, as in this case, you're wearing jewelry with only just this shape, the triangles pointing down, this means that the girl is not yet married, she is single. But if the triangles are pointing up, the apex is pointing up, as in this case, pointing up, not pointing down with the apex down here, but pointing up, as in this case, that means the man is still not yet married. But we have cases whereby the triangles are joined together. They can be joined together at the apex, or they can be joined together at the base. If they are joined together like this, joined together like this at the apex, this means that the man is married. Joined together to make an hourglass, that means the man is married. But opposite to that, if they are joined like this to form a rhombus or a diamond, that means the woman is married. So for gender-based jewelry, one triangle means that the person is single. But if the triangle is pointing down, that means it's a woman and she is single. And if the triangle is pointing up, that means it's a man and the man is not yet married, still single. And then once you have two triangles, that means that this is a married person. Two become one, because now these triangles are joined together to represent marriage. Once the triangles are joined together to form a diamond or a rhombus, because they're joined together at the base, that means that it's a woman and she is married. Once the triangles are joined together at the apex, that means it's a man, and the man is now married. I hope that you understood that. That's why most African jewelry has triangles, and that's what these triangles represent in the Xhosa or Zulu culture. Now, when it comes to colors, you do know that the most popular colors we use are red, white, green, blue, yellow, orange. These colors have their own meaning, and I will explain those meanings. Let's start. Let's open them. Let's start with white. White represents purity, spirituality, true love, good health. Spirituality, good health, true love, and purity. Let's move on to black. Mnyama, umbala omnyama uthetha ntoni? What does black mean? Black means age, wisdom, marriage, and solidarity. Now, which one? Let's move on to yellow. Is this yellow? No, let's go. Yellow. Where's yellow? Yellow is actually the color of the sun, as you all know that, and the sun nourishes the plants, makes them grow, and when the sun is shining, you're always happy, and you also need the vitamin from the sun, right? So what does it mean? It symbolizes growth and fertility. Okay, let's move on to green. Which green should I use? This one or this one? Let's use this one. Green represents contentment, land that produces food. It represents land that produces food. land that produces food. It represents contentment, 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 contentment. And then we have, which other color do we have? We have red for danger. Here's red. Red actually represents bravery, strength, bravery, strength, bravery, strength, unity, love, bravery, strength, unity, and love, bravery, strength, unity, and love, love, love. Yes, sometimes we do use pink as well. And here's pink. It represents high status and promise. High status and promise. And that's it for the colors. I wrote a few notes down for pointers, but I'm pretty sure there's so much more information out there that you can get. Yes, you. And if you would like me to talk about African golden jewelry and its meaning, the gold was actually mostly used in Egypt. And if you want me to talk about that, its history and all, please do let me know and I'll see what I can do. But for now, I think that's it for today's video. Ulale kakuhle, uphole kakuhle, usole kakuhle nokuba yintoni nantoni 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 oyenzayo wena nawe uyenze kakuhle. And what that means is good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams, and whatever it is that you do. Yes, you do. I hope that you will flourish in whatever it is that you do. Please flourish, okay? Thank you, and I love you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Ndinithanda nonke emakhaya. Bye bye.